Hey Joel, how you doing? Glad you came through. Welcome to the Sugar Love Show, where we have fun. Fun. Grab your friends and dance along. Join the party all night long. Love you for a ride. Buckle up, hold tight. We gonna ignite. Shake your body to the rhythm. Let the music take control. When the beat drops, you better lose control. We're making memories, create an unforgettable night. Forget about your worries. Let's spread the love and shine so bright. Welcome to the Sugar Love Show, where the energy is high. We're gonna dance the morning light. Feel the music. Hey Joel, how you doing? Glad you came through. Welcome to the Sugar Love Show, where we have fun. Grab your friends and dance along. Join the party all night long. Love you for a ride. Buckle up, hold tight. We gonna ignite. Shake your body to the rhythm. Let the music take control. When the beat drops, you better lose control. We're making memories, create an unforgettable night. Forget about your worries. Let's spread the love and shine so bright. Welcome to the Sugar Love Show, where the energy is high. We're gonna dance the morning light. Feel the music. In the land of real, there's a love that's true. Sugar love is her name, spreading sweetness too. Her voice like velvet, smooth as a summer breeze. A podcast, the soundtrack to everybody's needs. Sugar love, she's the queen of soul. Her podcast, the place where the stories unfold. News and entertainment with a touch so sweet. She's the heartbeat of the community's beat. She brings the news with flavor like a cup of hot tea. Uncovering stories, bringing light to what we see. With her infectious laughter, she uplifts every soul. Sugar love, she's the one who makes us feel whole. She's the one who makes us feel whole. In the land of real, there's a love that's true. Sugar love is her name, spreading sweetness too. Her voice.
Hey y'all, what is going on? Yes, we're gonna talk about Miss Rivah TV. She's trifling as usual. Trifling her and the other one, whatever her name is, Miss Hyena, because she's in the hyena family. Like we don't have enough going on in this world. These mammies, I tell you. These mammies. I mean, I be down with real brothers. She just support any old thing, right? They just support any old thing. Now she's in support of a man named Brian McKnight. Yeah, she's in support of this man because everything a man says is absolutely correct, right? People don't know when to stop, right? They don't know when to mind their business, but because they push this agenda, nothing they could do was wrong, right? So we're gonna just check out what she had to say with her trifling self. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And mm-hmm. And this is video is fair use. Fair use. Fair use. Hey Jack, let's check out this trifling woman being trifling. I don't even bother her in a while. But damn girl, you are wrong. You wrong. As usual. Woman want Brian McKnight canceled for saying this. Let's see how she tweaked this up, how she tweaked it up to make him look right. Because, these mammies don't know the meaning of right or wrong, right? They don't know the meaning, right? I don't care how serious it is, they will say out their own mouth, now, I don't promote abuse or I don't promote that. But when it's the woman's fault, girl, bye. Let's go.
So, for those of you who know us or have met us, you know my wife and I are very, very positive people. We have eliminated all negativity out of our lives. Unfortunately, we've tried to make this, and miscreants and ne'er-do-wells like this person just won't allow that to happen. So guess what? I'm going to send you, even you, some positivity. You were asking about my one and only daughter, Julia. Let me tell you how great she's doing.
One and only daughter, Julia, which is not his biological child, which she has a father herself. So it's okay because he is taking care of the next man's kids. You're not going in on their mother for keeping them away from their biological father. And you would say, well, you don't know why. Okay, but don't he got a whole family? Like she got 2 kids. She don't know this man. Oh, it's not okay for whatever is going on in Brian McKnight's family. But it's okay that his wife can keep her kids away from their father and their side of the family. Yeah, I get your trifling ass. I get you, Miss Trifling. Let's go.
She graduated at the top of her class from college with honors. She graduated with her master's at the top of her class. She's in the first year of her residency and well on her way to becoming a doctor. And let me tell you what she did the other day. So my wife and I, Junior and Julia, went to lunch at our favorite sushi place. And when the check came, she's like, nah, I got this. She took care of the check.
Oh my God, she got the check for the food. Oh wait. Now her kids and Junior, no, you are the Junior because your son had his name first, and then you named yourself after him. That would make you the Junior, dummy. Right? But should take care of the bill. That's so sweet. Mm-hmm. 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 I told you stop jumping on my stuff.
And then she took $1,000 out of her pocket and said, Dad, Mom, I so appreciate all you have done for me. Every check I get, I'm just going to give you a little bit back just to show you how much I appreciate you. We were going to.
And it's okay that the next man kid call you dad. I mean, and you're just so happy. Like you don't try to let those kids be around their father or their father's family. We don't know if the man is alive or not. I don't know. Don't do it.
Expecting that. We weren't even trying to accept it, but we cried and we cried. Such a wonderful, wonderful parent moment. So thank you for asking. She's doing great.
Okay. Okay. So before I get into this, somebody a better daughter. You have a daughter that's actually yours. What are you talking about, Brian? So so I guess what happened is he made a post about his daughter, his which is, biologically it's not his child, it's actually his stepdaughter, but he made a post about her, and I guess he said, he could not have asked for a better daughter, and so this
One and only daughter. But that's okay. That's okay with you, right? Mm-hmm.
person, basically knowing that Brian Knight has a daughter prior to him married to his current wife, is trying to basically call him out and be like, what do you mean you couldn't have asked for a better daughter? You have a daughter that's biologically your child. Why would you say such a thing? And so then he responds, and he's still, singing the tune of how amazing his daughter is. Now, I want to say this. I think that people forget that Brian McKnight, let me say this.
Mm-hmm.
I think people forget that men, I was going to say just Brian, but I think that people forget that men, whenever relationships don't work out, or whenever the situation does not pan out how the woman usually wants the relationship to pan out, even if she decides that because she is no longer fulfilled, that she wants to step away from the relationship, somehow, some way, in some shape or fashion, they always end up creating a strong rift between the child and their father.
And what would make you think that? What were you there 30 something years ago? I would like to know. The oldest son is 30 something years old. Were you there? Were you there when Brian McKnight was at the height of his fame? Was you there when he kicked that lady out her own house and moved the next woman in? Was you there? Was you there that he was still continuing to see his kids? She never kept him from his kids. And then the same lady who he kicked her out for, which would be the biological daughter's mother, he brought the whole new family in the house and kicked her out. Be okay with you. And then turned around after he had a baby on the first wife. Then he did it again with the other girl's mother. Four baby mamas can't be wrong. Four, not one, not two, not three, but four. Maybe five. He got the oldest two sons, that's one mother. Then he got the daughter, that's two. Then he got the other little boy named Claude, that he named after his brother. That's three, right? Then he got another kid we don't hear nothing about. That's four, right? And let's not forget, this chick makes baby mama number five. All of them can't be wrong. All of them can't be bitter. But knowing you being trifling as usual, Miss Triflant, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. You're going to find four reasons why they should not be mad and upset. This, she's, her not, they trifling as usual, right? But that's not why we're mad, chick. This is not why we are mad. Let's carry on with this old trifle. Mm-hmm. 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 Hey, Angela. Hey, Queen. What's up, Lakeisha? I wasn't even bothering with her. I ain't bothered with her. I ain't bother her no more. I ain't bother that other trifling trick no more. I ain't none of them people who promote young girls to give away their lives. I didn't promote them. They want the younger the better. I would thought they keep saying, "Oh, Viva's so beautiful." They need to hurry up and marry her. Shit, shut her up. Put something in her mouth. Well, let's carry on with this being trifling as usual. Mm-hmm. Let's go. My only daughter. Let me tell you something. It's okay that he keep taunting them other kids. It's okay, even if they're not. He is the one that you see publicly taunt them kids. Just keep taunting them. My one and only daughter and my only son. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's carry on.
We see it in paternity court. We see it in reality TV on real it in real life. We always see that the man ends up becoming in his pockets. The women will literally tell their children, "Oh, what do you want to call your dad for? What's the last thing that he did for you? What's the last time he gave you money?" Like, these are things that are literally spoken about. And
And on top of that, when a woman call there, you forget to say he still want to get all up in that. He still want that old thing back. Literally. For some men to take care of their kids, she got to still give up the nanny. You forgot that part. You cannot. You talking like these men did not have a chance to install stuff in their kids. They have to install, they are the parents. The kids are not the parents. The parents are the parents. And at some point in time, his kids was with him on the road. Remember? He had time to install things in his kids when they were around him. Did you forget that? It's not like they wasn't around their father. They were touring with the father. Them boys have his genius. Obviously, the little boys can sing. They was a beautiful trio. Something happened along the way. So the mother never took them from their father. If you're going to tell a chick, then you need to tell it all. When them boys was on his time, what did he teach them? What was he putting in his sons with father and son times? You making it about the money. Well, it was about the money. That's when he showed them when they was on, they were with their father. What did he teach his sons? And you can't spoil a kid. Oh, I never missed a payment. No, he made himself money. He made himself unavailable and just paid, here's the money. But he ain't put nothing in them damn kids. Let's go.
and you have men who have funds and finances and who are also in a space that they do not care about what society thinks, what society feels, what other people might have to say, because whose burden is the heaviest? He knows what he's going through. You see, if Brian McKnight was on the internet acting crazy, acting like emotionally erratic, or threatening that he didn't want to be here anymore based off of the turmoil that he was receiving on behalf of his children's his baby mama drama that he have going on, people would be like, oh my gosh, that's so terrible, that's so this, that's so that. But because he's not speaking from a place of being wounded, people are trying to call him out about it, or trying to tell him how to be a father to kids that they know nothing about.
Girl,
the person who
damn near 30 years done went by. Is he supposed to be wounded? These ain't little kids. These ain't little kids. Like 25 years done passed. 25, 26 years passed. Is he supposed to sound wounded after over 2 decades? Girl, shut up. Let's go.
Who commented this has no idea what Brian McKnight and his children have going on in real life.
So then why you talking?
Majority of the time, the people who comment and try to check this man or put him in his place are women who are single mothers.
Did you ask all these women, are they single mothers?
Because in saying something to Brian, they're actually trying to send a message to, who they would consider to be their deadbeat daddy.
I didn't know you spoke to all the women. The same way that
all single mothers are not painted with the same brush is the same way that all estranged fathers are not painted with the same brush. Not because the father is doesn't have a certain relationship with his children means that he turned a blind eye, he's a deadbeat, he's good for nothing. That's just not the reality.
How you know, girl?
What I decided to do was I wanted to look up the actual situation, what happened between him and his daughter, and I wanted to read to you guys some of the information that I saw based off of an article that came out a couple years ago. I think maybe a year ago, actually. So it says, Brianna is McKnight's eldest daughter from a previous relationship. Unlike her older brothers, Brianna hasn't made as many appearances with her father aside from the occasional social media post from the singer, including one from 2012 where he reflected on how fast she was growing up.
Keep going.
Next one says, in August 2019, McKnight addressed his complicated relationship with his daughter as he talked about his estrangement with his children. In the video, McKnight claimed that Brianna's mother blocked him and his wife from all of her social media accounts and completely estranged her from us. That's what he said. He also went on to claim that Brianna's mother only wanted to have a child with him for money. I have to say this.
Now, before you have to say that, I have to say this. Why you didn't bring up the article? Why you didn't bring up the article when he violated her business? Why did you didn't bring up the article when this man sat up there and told the whole world that his young daughter was supposed to be baked by an older cousin? That's why he was blocked. You forgot to bring up that part. He sat there and told all that girl's business, and instead of handling the older cousin and protecting his daughter, he decided to tell us. And she sued his ass because she is a minor. She's a minor. That's why he was blocked. You better bring that article up. See, I told you. These people here, I be trying to leave Rivah and the other hyena chick alone, but they don't know when to stop. What's up, Queen? Beautiful Queen.
What's up, beautiful Queen? How are you?
When I get off of them, I'll be much better. Like, they can't stand these women.
Some people just need to live long enough to experience some things before
Not
they
these
can get
mammies.
the wisdom to understand.
Not these mammies. They girl, you don't know about these mammies. you ain't you.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know how I be going in on it. And I
Mm.
stopped for a while.
Yeah.
I I was being nice. I was being nice with their mammy hood. I said, you know what? Let the mammies be. But one thing you ain't gonna do is lie on no kids. One thing you ain't gonna do is lie on,
Right.
even though they are adult kids, to prove your agenda, your mammyish ways agenda. I let you talk about us all the time, but don't lie on the kids and then claim it's the mother. No, the daughter did that. I don't know if you heard the story or not when he sat up there and told that girl's personal business.
I didn't see him talk about it, but I did hear about it, and it's just like Dale Hughley with that mess.
Exactly. Exactly. Okay. So that's what we're talking about right now, right? You sit up there and you coming up here lying to cape for no good man. So you're gonna lie. Everything she says is a lie. See, at least I know all the sides of the story, right? I don't just come to the part of the story to sell an agenda about let me keep down on these mothers. Mm-mm. Because she also forgot that the two young men, being that they can sing, just like they daddy took them on the road, right? So, which means the mother was not bitter. At that point, he's with his kids. So, why are they the way they are? If they was on your time, what did you teach your sons? If everything is all terrible, right? And then she's trying to make it seem like they mad because he happy. Bitch, after 20 something years, out you supposed to be happy. They've been together 20 something years, right? But she was, oh, my one. She doesn't care about him taunting the other kids. My one and only daughter, and the other one. I'm so happy to be, I'm to finally be a girl's dad. Like all that is unnecessary. But to her, it's great because she's talking back. It's great, but it's unnecessary. At that point, she's not a minor now, but she was still a minor. Like, come on. You don't do that. I don't care how old the kid is. Just live your life. If that's what, live it. Every time he get into the mood, he taunts them kids. Well, I just cut you out of my will. I did my will over. Girl, I mean, man, girl, your money you leaving is for the next man kids. You don't get no points for that. You don't get no points for leaving your money for the next man kids and creating a big old house, creating luxury for the next man kids. What happens to generational wealth? Oh, I guess blood don't mean nothing, right? Oh, you damn
Brian
right. I'm
just
giving
going
it.
out to get back at his ex-wife because he's bitter inside and he's upset because he couldn't have his damn way and continue to do the foolishness that he was doing to her. And she had enough. And when I saw her stuff, that woman looked so much at peace. She
Mm-hmm.
looked like she got so much peace, baby. I was like, yes, honey, keep your peace
That's only
and
one of
protect
them.
your
It's four others, right?
biggest.
We just keep stopping at the first baby mother. Remember that Brianna's another baby mother, Claude is another baby mother, and then he has another child. He got four other besides her. He got three other baby mothers, and when you include this last wife, that makes five. So the common denominator is you. Is you. So you uses this woman and her kids, or she's going to be a doctor or this and that. Them her father genes. That's her daddy genes. Your talent is singing, and your kids got your genes. If them kids are intelligent, that's their mother and father genes. Your kids got your genes. They can sing their ass off. They got them your genes. But again, that's not why the people are mad. But I like how she pull up this fake ass shit, this fake behind. I love how she pull it up to go to swing her way. To swing her way.
Okay. In the air of holding women accountable, I'm a woman, so that's why I'm speaking to women. I think recently I just had a video that I did talking about Kai Sanat and that girl and the whole thing that she trying to get money from him and blackmail him and all that kind of foolishness. You know, we have to talk about the fact that yes, men need to protect their seed. You can't listen to somebody saying that they're on birth control. It don't matter if she say that she's gonna take the morning after pill. It don't matter that you can't even expect her to supply the rubber hat. Okay, you can't even trust it. You got to come with your own rubber hat supply because there are people out here who will poke holes to say, "Oh my gosh, it popped," just so they could get you. So beyond that, as a man, it's a man. He has to protect his own seed.
As a man, that way nobody should be can bringing get you with the gotcha. Protection.
However,
just like she should have hers.
However, okay, you see, there's women who are preying, Prey. They are preying on men that have a certain level of status, a certain level of a certain amount of finances, in hopes that they're gonna be set up for the rest of their life.
First of all, chick, a man with the money, as you trying to say, and is when she say protect her seed, their seed, she don't mean children. She mean his pockets, right? She mean his pockets. Protect your pockets. But see, when you cross the line,
that's exactly what she means.
When you cross the line, and now you got money, at this point, sort of, kind of, the man picks the woman, right? The man picked the women, so
right.
That's how he chose the women. They didn't have a plan for the man and his money. They didn't even think they could get the man. The man chose them. The man, when you got money, you don't just talk to any old woman. You pick the woman. So at that point, all of that falls on you, men with the money. You the one. I know we can't walk up to any rich man or they got bodyguards and all these type of protections. We can't. They gotta let us in, or they gotta say, "Hey, you shoot, let them in," or no, not that one, this one, that one. But
right,
they
her
do
right
the picking.
I was saying they would be like, "I want her."
Right.
Get her. You know.
Right. Exactly. So they do the picking. So a woman don't go around scheming out, well, I'm gonna get this man and get set for life. The man picked her for whatever, and he used unprotected and got her lumped up. So now she wants to get paid. But again, the man picked her, or the wealthy men, they pick them. But we'll let her tell the story.
That's just being real. And for the women who decide to have these babies for, their own good, for their own gain, in hopes again that they're going to be set up, you are not thinking about the situation or the turmoil that you are creating for that child.
Oh, she did that.
When a man is not in a relationship with a woman, does not want anything to do with the woman, or does not want
I'm confused because he
that woman to bring forth
club.
that child, you could sing from now until the end of the year. It's not going to change the dynamics of the relationship between him and that child. It's not. It's not going to be the same as if it was something that was planned, or even if it was not planned, if the two of you were actually in a loving relationship, and even if it was a oops within the relationship, it's still not going to be the same effect.
So what's your point?
I think we need to normalize holding women accountable when they're getting pregnant, hoping that they can get a payday. Because at the end of the day, if a man decides that he wants to keep a child and a woman decides that she does not want to keep it, he has to be responsible for that. So in turn, I think it should be something that if a man does not want a child and a woman decides that she does want to keep it, he should be able to sign over all rights and have nothing to do with the situation.
You're 100% correct. I agree with you on that. Sign them over.
Yeah,
Sign
same.
them over and let your seed live in the, while you out there making millions of dollars or hundreds of thousands of dollars. Leave your kid in the PJs, right? What's up, Martin? Leave your kids in the PJs. Leave your kid in Section 8. Leave them struggling while you all right. Yeah. You 100%. Same way, what was that? I don't know if it was Gully or the other one. Just lost his son, right? He just got that big old contract. Left his damn son in the hood. Left his son in the hood. Now, I don't know the back and forth with that. I don't know if he said, hey, come with me or not. But, yeah, leave him there. But again, that's not why he's canceled. Chick. We're going to get to why he canceled. I can't stand these women. And usually, you got to see the comments they're going to leave on my page. Like, you want to see the comments, girl. They're going to wish me all type of things. I don't care. So I ain't got to cater. I'm not catering to y'all. But usually when I do one on video on her or the other hyena, oh my goodness, the comments. I'm like, y'all men. Go suck a pacifier or something. Damn. Let's go.
What's interesting is that based off of the fact that she had, she got him, right? She got him. She had the baby. And based off of his, it said that he had posted her here and there. I guess he tried to do the right thing and tried to create the relationship with the child and said, you know what, I'm not going to go off of what your trifling mama did, allegedly. I'm going to go off of you're an innocent child, and so I want to do right by this situation, right?
And what he do?
Then this happens. In 2020, Brianna filed a lawsuit against her father, claiming that he maliciously defamed her on social media,
as he did,
per court documents.
Yeah, and he lost.
The case was later settled before it went to trial, with McKnight leaking documents showing he agreed to pay Brianna more than $200,000. In a video shared to his YouTube channel in May 2023, McKnight claimed that his estrangement with his children was mutual. He added that after Brian Jr. and Brianna made posts about him in 2019, any roads towards reconciliation and acknowledging them became a dead issue, and he changed his will. Listen, let me say something.
Yeah, tell us.
You see, when we see these women who are on social media and they are SA workers or, only OF model workers or whatever the case is, and they are trying to level up their lifestyle or live a lifestyle that they know nothing about, based off of trying to, trap these rappers or athletes or socialites or whoever it is. You see, that's bad. But you want to know what I would say is way worse?
Tell me.
Is when a man who created a child, right? This is his seed, based off of the conversations or based off of the information that she was fed from her own mother on what to do in regards to the situation with her father, she turns around and is trying to do the same thing that these chicks are trying to, come up or whatever the case is, are doing to you in that same regard.
See, that's why her ass is a special place in hell for her ass, right? It's a special place in hell for her. I wouldn't give a damn what comments you leave. First of all, that's not what
So
happened,
she's
you
trying
lying
to.
wench. Hold on, let me
So
finish.
she's trying.
Hold on,
Okay.
hold on, hold on. First of all, you lying wench. That's not what happened. In 2020, Brianna filed a lawsuit against her father claiming that he maliciously defamed her. What did he do? Trick. He sat there and told her personal business and said, remember, she is a minor. He went and broadcasted that she got essayed by her cousin. Then the daughter was getting attacked. And she's already vulnerable. She's a child. You are her father. Why did you decide to tell the whole damn world your daughter got SA and you ain't do shit about it? This is why it's a special. The mother did not do that. Brian did that. And second of all, she wasn't bitter. When Brianna was born, stupid, he kicked Julie out the house, out of her own house, and moved her and her mother in. He did that. He's trifling. But you ain't gonna say none of that. It's gonna be a special place in hell for you. To lead these people to believe this ninja is not wrong. He did publicly, maliciously defame her and told that girl's personal business. Who was for you to tell the world that about a minor? Who? She wanted an apology. You didn't want to give her an apology, so she sued your ass. And won. You only could do that when somebody in the wrong. Go ahead.
She's trying to make it seem like this child of his, this girl, daughter of his, is trying to use him as a trick. That's what she's trying to say. She's trying to say you trying to come up off your own father like he's some dude on the street that you trying to get money out of. And that's just disgraceful.
Yeah, that's why I had to correct it and say what was it that he done. But she ain't gonna say that. She could try to say that, but no, we gonna tell the truth on here. This go to show you these men. I keep telling these men don't care about you. They don't care about that girl been baked, his own daughter. They so gun ho over the next man. F the woman. F the woman. If you was in that child's life, he ain't talking about being in the child's life. He always claimed to do the right thing, to give his ass a out for doing absolutely nothing. So if you're going to speak upon the lawsuit, being that you decided to bring it up, tell the whole fucking story.
He's that Mr. Nice Guy type that ain't so nice, that ain't nice at all.
If you're gonna tell it, then you gotta tell it all. Tell it all. What was the suit for? Chick. What was it for? Why? Did she feel, hey Faith baby, why did she feel she had a lawsuit? Why did she have a lawsuit? And he gave her $200,000. Well, that's her inheritance. She took out the will. She got her money now. But
Right.
that
And then
wasn't what
she
that was
said
about.
it. Sugar, she said that 200,000 like she was saying 200 million or 200 billion. And I was like, baby, 200,000 ain't nothing. That wasn't nothing out of his pockets. That was spending change.
And then on top of that, that's even when you, oh, my only daughter, I'm so glad to be a girl's dad. Then you gonna turn around and throw your daughter under the bus. She ain't mentioned that. This how you know these people got an agenda. It's a special place in hell for her. It wasn't even no need to even bring her up. But we ain't finished with this trifling. I told you she's trifling as usual. She's trifling as usual with a straight face. With a straight face. Trifling as usual with a straight face. Mm-hmm. Because these women, mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Let's go.
That's terrible.
What's the?
That means it's more than just the relationship. It's not about the relationship. It's not about the bond. Because if you are going to court based off of a conversation that your dad had on social media,
What was it?
and your first thought is that I'm going to take him to court and I'm going to make sure that he pays me.
What was the conversation? You know it, which means you know about the conversation, right? Which means you know about the conversation, but you excluding what the conversation was. Okay? All right.
For what he said, that means that it is only about what you can get from this person. That means it is down to the dime. That's heartbreaking.
Yeah, it's heartbreaking. He ain't spent no time with that damn girl. He never was a daddy to that girl. And the minute she needed him to be a fucking daddy, he went and told her business out in the public. Yeah, whatever you say. That's that bull crap. He ain't never been around. And they're gonna broadcast something so sensitive to the world. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
imagine that. Imagine your father has not been around. You confide in him about something so sacred, and then he blabs it to the whole entire world. What? No.
Oh no. She researched the facts. That's why she's leaving out stuff. It's
Mm-hmm.
up. Our job is to fill it in. That's our job is to fill in the facts. Oh, that's why she's being careful. The same way when that hyena chick with her terrible lipstick was sitting up there, Miss Crimson Tora, right? She was sitting up there one day, she was doing something. She kept skipping past parts too. But she didn't know that we can press stop on this shit and read it ourselves, right? She forgot that we can press stop on here and read the whole entire story, right? She didn't forgot we could do that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And for him to say any roads towards reconciliation and acknowledging them became a dead issue, I don't blame him. I'm going to be honest with you. I can't blame him. Nobody can now blame this man who had to pay his child more than $200,000 because she tried to file a lawsuit against him.
For what?
Mind you, maybe the mom got cut off from child support benefits. Maybe the child was starting to get of age. And so they needed this to be the, extended warranty.
You see how this girl lied? It's a special place
Baby,
to have
I'm
for this girl.
dumbfounded. I am speechless. I am speechless.
Do you see how she lied? Do you see how this girl lied? She still ain't addressed what Brian did. Let's check out some of these daggone things. We live in a society where men can't even mind our own business in peace. They want to cancel us men just for breathing. Who cares what these hyenas say? We've seen it in 50 case. 50 sat up there and blackballed his own son. I'm glad y'all happy about it. I'm glad y'all happy that he has become such a powerhouse that nobody really wants to deal with his son because they don't want the repercussions from 50. Nobody want to be the one to say I hired him because they don't know if 50 is going to be mad or happy. So that boy can't even get a career where he wants to get a career. Okay, if you're not messing with the kid, leave them alone. Just leave them. But 50 he blackballed his own son, but that's okay though, right? Crazy how black women so quick to judge his reasons for doing what he did without hearing his side of the story. He's given his ex exactly what she asked for, and he's moved on as he should. It's been over 25 years, 22 years. He should have moved on. Shit. Why should men have to pay and fight to see their spoiled, lazy, and entitled kids after their mother turns them against their father? I don't blame Brian one bit. This is disgusting that a man cannot try to create peace in his life without criticism. Society is so selective and dysfunctional. I once was a poisonous mother who damaged the relationship with my son's father. Today, my son also is going through the same thing. I had to heal so my son could see a different protect. Girl, bye. I want a man who would love my children as his own. Girl, bye. Now here go this dummy. He didn't say he have another daughter. He said he couldn't ask for a better daughter. Girl, whoever you is, Robin, you deaf. He said my one and only daughter. He appreciates this young woman for showing him love, unlike his daughter. Well, of course, she all them steps. If you ain't never had nothing, I'll be nice too. Shit. Daddy, mommy, you met Brian McKnight? Shit. We in a better house? Sure.
And we're moving on up
You don't know.
to the east side.
To a deluxe apartment
In the
in
sky.
the sky.
Oh, moving on up. That's what they were saying.
And then he paying for her education? Shit, hell yeah. He changed and his willing beneficiary from his own child and blood. That's serious, especially when your own kids are trying to attack you. But that's not why the people is mad with this trifling guy. That's not why the people is mad. But of course, these mammies, they do what they do.
So if he is going to refer to his stepdaughter as his only child, what can I say? I'm sorry, his only daughter. I can't say nothing about it.
Whoops. Too bad she got a daddy and she got a whole father's side that's going to benefit when you kick the bucket, Mr. Brian. Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
She's going to feed all of them away.
Yep. Exactly. You don't want to feed yours, you're going to feed a whole generation. Somebody else.
She gonna be like, her cousins in them gonna find her on Facebook unless, and you know what's so crazy? Unless he made them kids cut off their father's side so he could be the daddy. He running the show. We went out to dinner. She said, I got it. And she pulled out a whole possibility. And then she pulled out a whole $1,000. So where'd she get a whole $1,000 from? Where did she get a whole $1,000? The boy bye.
Because peace is more important. You have to protect your peace, your own mind frame. I have to say it again.
So if peace was so much more important, why did he blow his daughter business up live on his channel? If peace is so much more important.
Exactly.
Why did he maliciously defame her if peace is so much more important? That don't sound peaceful to me.
Brian McKnight was all over social media looking like he done lost his mind. People would be saying something totally different. Oh, you see these women? That's why. You see these bitter baby mamas. That's terrible. But because he seems like he's just saying it matter of fact, yep, this is what it is. This is how I feel. This is what I said. And he is moving on his life. People are trying to force guilt on him where he has none.
Girl, it's been over 30 years.
Because as a parent, he knows what he's done. He knows the seeds that he's sown. He knows that he is to the best of his ability done right by these children.
How you know?
He's mentioned it before that it's come down to greed.
You didn't mention he kicked the wife out and had babies all on the wife and kicked the girl lady out her damn house. Kicked her out of the damn house and moved the next woman and the baby in there. That's the best to
what
his
kind
ability.
Of swanky is that?
Yeah, girl. So that's the best of his ability. Tell her to get a cat out. Right? And they met in church. Remember, they come from the Seventh-day Adventist or something church out there. And
oh baby, you all you had to say was that. Enough said. I understand why you acting like that.
I said I think, but it's one of them churches. But was she there when that took place? Remember, the older kids are 30-something years old. You telling me something that happened 30-something years ago?
She a time traveler. Because she looked like she in her 30s. Well, not even. She looked like she in her 20s.
She do not look like she in her 20s.
She looked like she in her mid to late 20s, going into her 30s. Yes.
She like she in her 40s to me, fuck her. I ain't giving her no shine. Ain't giving her nothing. Giving her nothing. Yeah, because she got that ponytail.
She time travel because she, you know.
Yeah, she know all the business. She know everything the women went through. She knows. She's Bo. Bo knows everything. Got it.
We're gonna name her the fly on the wall then, because you know how the fly on the wall see everything. So that's gonna be her new name then, the fly on the wall, since she know it all.
I guess she was there when he was screwing everything. Ain't even think about them kids. She keep forgetting he's an artist. He travels a lot, so that means he's not there. So he's humping when he's traveling. And then if it's good, he ain't gonna make it home when he not doing work because he got to hump on them. He's still humping. But let's go.
Entitlement, what they feel they deserve, what he's supposed to give him. Oh, he's supposed to give me this. He's supposed to do that for me. I don't even got to work because my dad got it. And again, most of the time under the guise of their mothers, because ain't no way my dad is supposed to be living a comfortable lifestyle, even though he's the star. But then my mom is over here struggling and we got to figure out a way to do it. So I'm going to go to my dad, who's not in a relationship with my mom, who she's no longer his responsibility. And I'm going to create situations like a lawsuit to make sure that we all taken care of, because, my mom had me for that reason, for the gain. So I got to make sure that I protect her at all costs.
There's a special place in hell for her, I swear. It's a special place. And look at her face.
So
it's a special place in hell for you, girl.
So now the mama had. Oh, man. So the mama. This is what she needs to. She ain't gonna say it, but didn't nobody force that man to insert himself in that woman and shoot up her club or the other women? So this girl is just talking out the side of her neck right now.
Damn, I heard her kissing a man's butt, but damn, girl, she is beyond kiss. Remember, they pay her good money for this.
She's giving him a cololostomy. What is it? Cololostomy. She way up the rectum right now.
They pay. They pay her good money for this, right? That's why I say it's a special place in hell. That because they send them cash apps, they send you good money, it has become her job to be a full-time liar, right? A full-time liar. So she's the
So she's
money
a
running.
female red pill then.
Yeah, that's what
Hmm.
she is. I can't believe they got the firecrackers. Like, who wants to hear this? What's today? A Monday?
Today is the day after Cinco de Mayo, but baby, let me tell you,
But that don't mean we don't feel like hearing this on a damn Monday.
I
Damn,
know.
shoot. And it's the day after. They should have did this yesterday. It's not yesterday. It's today. Right? It's today's a whole new day. Right? I wouldn't want to claim it as my father. He's a terrible father. She gonna sit up there and say they created a lawsuit. How do
For
you
the mama to
create
come,
a lawsuit and win if the father is in the right? How do you create a lawsuit and win if the daddy is in the right? For her to win, or for him to give her some hush hush money, he had to be in the wrong. He had to be in the wrong. But of course, she ain't gonna say that. Yo, she came up with this. Where she get? She just really dug in really deep to come in with this scenario, right? Right? He's not going to take care of her anymore, so they figure, well, let's use him as a cash cow. Uh huh. And Brian looked that stupid to you, right? Brian McKnight looked that stupid to you. Mm-hmm. That he gonna let these women take him for his money. He looked that dumb. Either them women is really smart and Brian is really dumb, right? You want to see, y'all call these men dumb every which way y'all can call them dumb without y'all even realizing, because y'all put too much emphasis on the women. So if the women doing all of this, there must be a lot of dumb men out here who calls themselves manosphere and red pill and all this other type of stuff. They must be really dumb. And women can do all of this, and kids can do all of this to the man. Uh huh. According to her, he's stupid. He's stupid, Martin. But again, that's not why people mad. But she came to do what you call that when people come to try to
damage,
save
damage control. She came to do
damage
damage
control.
control.
Yeah, she
She
come
think
to do damage control.
she thinks she
But
carry Washington right now. She thinks she on scandal. She
uh
a fixer.
she go, why would you bring this up? Like people not gonna want to know what the lawsuit is for. Well, let's go.
It's reality. I'm not saying that, all people who are estranged from their parents, it means that, all parents are in the right. I'm not saying that at all.
Yes, you are. When it's a man,
However, I've seen this multiple times.
you ain't seen that. You
We
ain't.
saw this situation happen with 50 Cent and his oldest son, where he's disrespecting his father online. The mother is
They
saying
be
all types of
blackball.
stuff, and 50 Cent showed all the information of how he was giving the mother money. It wasn't enough. She wouldn't get a job. And so now his oldest son decides to defame him.
You know what? Bullshit. You got two baby mamas that said the same exact thing. Two baby mamas. Yeah, PR. You got two baby mamas that said the same. Everybody thought you spent a lot of time with Sayer, but he was not. Two baby mamas that said he put their hands on them. And then second of all, first of all, men, if you're in your kids' lives, right? Hello, then you train them. Take them to work with you. Give them a job. Nobody asked you to spoil your kids. If they entitled, you made them entitled. Kids don't make themselves entitled. You make them entitled. So now that they want more, now all of a sudden you want to give them lessons in life, which you should have been gave to them kids. You should have been making them work house chores, because it's not like even though he gave all of them gave their kids the opportunity, but shit, Brian McKnight's sons was on the road singing with him. They couldn't sing. He didn't even have to pay background singers. He had two hell of a voices. Them two sons of his. They worked. They worked. How are they entitled? 50 Cent, you the one decided to sell drugs and then you got money and you gave Marquise a lifestyle. But Marquise never said he wanted more money. Marquise just said that but where he stayed at where he stayed at 6,000 is not enough. To just remember, she got to pay for the school. That comes out the money. But you can't, when he was young, you can't give your kids all of these things when you and the mother is together. Now you and the mother is not together. Now all of a sudden they're entitled. No, you made them entitled. But now you with the mother, now they're entitled. Now they need to fend for themselves and they need to do this and they need to do that. Why you want to tell a grown person that? You should have told them kids that when they was young. You should have had them doing community service and working for their money. No, you got rich so when you have kids, you can provide them the life that you never had. You the ones, the rich folks, you the ones that wants to buy them $5,000 strollers, which is like like they need a $5,000 stroller. That was you who did that. That was you who closed off Disney so they can go to Disney World. You brought them into the lifestyle. You brought them into life and the lifestyle. Now you mad. Now you mad.
Now 50 Cent act like he only got one son too.
At least that's his biological
A lot of
child.
the baby mamas are very vindictive, and what they try to do is get you for everything that they got. And so if they move, basically what these women do is that if they move on and that doesn't affect you, what the next step is, oh, I know what to do, I'm going to use the kids.
These
When they
kids
realize
are
that the kids is not
grown.
working and that doesn't affect you, oh, I know, I'm going to get him for a lawsuit or a child support or where it hurts. I'm going to affect his livelihood because I need something to make him feel a certain way.
Girl, bye.
I think it's terrible that finance can get in the way of how you feel about your own parent. And again, I have to just say it one more time that it's distasteful to see how mothers will put their kids in position that they are now again estranged from their father based off of the mother's emotions. I'd like to know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I would love to hear you guys' opinions on this video.
I would like to know.
She got him.
I would like to know what made you think that it got anything to do with the mother. I would love to know what made you think that.
I wanted to know that too.
The girl got baked by a cousin, as they say, allegedly. How do you even know she get along with her mother? After remember the thing that he blotted out to everybody in that lawsuit that you pointed out? How do you even know she speak to her mother? How do you know the mother? How do you know if her and her mother relationship is not even extra is estranged? How would you know? What make you think is the mother? According to this situation, can't speak for every situation. We talk about this one, the same one you're talking about. So she want us to believe, this chick right here, want us to believe this is why we are canceling Brian McKnight. This is the chick that want us to believe that, right? But in all reality, This is the reason why his ass is canceled, right? This would be the reason.
To live a life that you love, you have to get rid of the evil and the negativity, even if that evil and negativity is related. We want everyone to live a life that you love. Our hashtag, that's what it means. Hashtag I love our life. But in order to do that, you have to get rid of all that evil and negativity. There's so many angry and upset and negative people out there. We want to use our platform as a place of positivity, a positivity platform. So hopefully, I mean, who knows? Next week, maybe I'll only respond to positive comments. We'll see. We'll see you next week.
Now, the problem with this, and I guarantee you, they took it out. When he made this comment, he decided to tell somebody, okay, Colossians 3:21, fathers, provoke not your children to anger, lest let be discouraged. I notice you quote the honor thy mother, the father verse. However, a man of God, well, he said that he doesn't care for them kids because they were made out of sin. That's why they canceled his ass. Because as you're saying that, he forgot to tell people didn't realize. Do you know his son has cancer?
Yes, I do. And that's even more disturbing because he denounced his kids and said that they were of sin, that they were born out of sin or created out of sin.
Not to mind you, he was married to their mother, but
Right.
even who, right?
Yeah.
But by saying you canceling a kid out, even though he claims that he did call the doctor, he found out the result. So you would think that, you know what? Let me just leave them alone. How about I don't? That's why his ass is canceled, Neva, Rivah. That's why he's canceled. Got nothing to do with this peace crap. And he's happy. That's why the mother and them are upset. Even though he says, yeah, I checked it out. I told him he could come stay here, you and the wife, because his son just got married. And he said I was going to help him. But then the mother said something. I wouldn't give a goddamn what the mother say. You be there for your son regardless. Because again, he is exactly. That's why he got canceled and nobody's going to his shows. Because sometimes, even if what you're saying is true, the point is you know it's true. You know he's sick. So why would you say they was born out of sin?
Because he's trying to terrorize everybody. That smile ain't fooling nobody.
These people are crazy. You just said everybody. You see, he tried to help the son, but they told him no, and they refused it. It don't matter. What matters is you did your part. You do know that he has the C word. I'm sorry, YouTube, that I said it loud. So you would think that he would just shut up because it's like when you knew that when you said they was born out of sin, you knew that boy had the C word, and you still did stuff to hurt them damn kids. They ain't say nothing about you in such a long time. That was years ago. They, like you say, y'all parted mutually. Y'all parted. But every chance he get, oh, my only daughter, I'm finally a girl's dad, and she's gonna be a doctor. Like, come on. You said you saw the reports. You know that that boy has the C word, and it's like you speaking negative on the boy.
Right.
If you understand what I'm saying, if you saying somebody they was made out of sin, and then now the boy, you know he got the C word, he doesn't understand. It's like you're saying, well, that's what happened when you're born out of sin. So it's like if the power is in the tongue.
Absolutely.
So even though you said they refuse it or not, I would say, you know what? Let me not speak nothing. Because it's like you're saying, you see, that's why he got the C word, because he was made out of sin. And you up there talking about this God, 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 God. So you making it seem like God is punishing him for being made out of sin. And he, even though that's not what he's saying, but technically that's what you're saying.
And if it was any sin involved on that part with his wife, that means that he did not have a good spirit, heart to be in that marriage and to procreate with that woman. That's what the hell is going on with him, what he needs to be talking about. Because you married to a woman, when you create those children are born into wedlock. They are not bastards. And even parents that aren't married and have children willingly and sometimes even unwillingly, they are still not going around here denouncing their children.
Even that is true. But sometimes it's not the right time. You said you called the boy's doctor. You said you seen his records. Why would you add more stress on him? If he didn't know, that's different. But you knew, because you couldn't wait to tell the world that you know. So why would you say, well, I just don't need for me to talk about that, but just because you people ask, I just want to let you know, yes, I do know he got the seed. Then just let me know he got the seed. Well, why would you put that? Why would you say that? That's why you don't F with them, because they was made out of sin. Well, guess what? Besides that one little boy, the other kids was made out of sin too. Shit. The ones you calling your daughter and your oldest older daughter and son, that's not biologically yours. They made out of sin too. You don't kick the boy when he down. He going through something right now. And you sitting up here with a fucking smile on your face, and this dumbass chick trying to change the whole freaking narrative to make it seem like that's why he got canceled. That's not why. That's why he didn't get canceled, because he want to live a happy life in peace. I'm like, you have other stories to pick from, but this one was a sensitive one. This the same woman. This how wicked she is. This the same woman who sat up there, right? And she support this shit too, right? She supported this shit. He didn't really want to help pay his medical bills anyway. His show got canceled in Detroit because he didn't want his negativity, and people went there. He was going to perform FB and spoke out. He gonna be getting canceled a lot more. God don't like ugly. That's only one. He gonna get a lot more canceled when that ex-wife come out with that book, baby.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's coming out on Mother's Day, baby, and I'm excited about it.
Hmm. I I can't wait. Yeah, he abandoned them like he ain't never want them. Anything that's my seed, at some point, I there's no need to taunt them to I'm gonna make you pay. And sometimes even people that imagine not your seed, just to leave them alone. Because at the end of the day,
Right.
the grandkids don't have nothing to do with this. And why you? It's like your grandkids. You got beautiful grandkids. What the grandkids got to do with this? The grandkids ain't do nothing to you. But if you keep on taunting them, oh yeah, I got my ginger ale, baby. But if you keep on taunting them, I don't care how old a child get, they're still their parent's child. You could be grown as can be. It doesn't matter how old you are, you were still your parent's child. So you still seek things from them. Just because you grown, you still seek, oh, good job, son.
Right.
I, I don't care how old you are. You still seek certain things. A child still seek certain things from their parent. I don't care how grown you are. They still seek a pat on the back. They still seek, oh my God, you is such a good man. They still seek that from their parents. So if you're taunting them, that trickles down to your grandkids who ain't did nothing to you. So destroy, just let all the line be effed up. Just let all them generations be messed up.
Just selfish. Just
Hmm.
absolutely selfish.
I know he will, but I was at one of the posters on that post that Motor City Casino announced, and then his upcoming performance. So that was fun to be part of the action that got him canceled. And then she titled. Now this is the same woman. There's a special place in hell for her, but it's the same woman who promotes this. Oh shucks. Did I? Okay. Wait. This how trifling she is. Trifling. This how trifling she is.
It's people don't understand it. And I got a lot of course, I got a lot of backlash for marrying someone that was 19. And, when we did finally start to talk, I was like, this woman is like me. And she was just like, when I would talk to her, she just, for one, we had a spiritual connection. And I feel like that's the most important thing. We both love God. We both love Jehovah. And that was key. And being able to start being around her and talking to her and talking to like, we got it. We connected through music, and her spirit, her kindness, her heart reminds me a lot of my.
Okay, so let me go ahead and read the article. Okay, so it says Marcus Houston has been making headlines since he revealed in 2020 that at age 38, he married then 19-year-old Maya Houston. 3 years later, he is standing strong in his decision while speaking about the qualities that led him to pop the question. As we previously reported, Houston sat down with TV1 and explained that him and Maya had no communication or connection until she was of age. Now Houston is opening up about his decision not to marry a woman that's his age. Okay? According to the R&B star, a marriage between him and a 40-year-old woman could have been disastrous. Women that are my age, they kind of have a different outlook on life, Houston tells Page Six. Like a lot of women my age are very independent. They're very like, I don't need a man to do this for me because I can do it for myself. I come from a generation. That's all we got. Okay, that's all it says. So the
Oh, that's
sisterhood
not all it said.
essentially
Now listen to
is
this
mad
shit.
at this man for being in a relationship with a woman who is his junior, right? Who is a lot of years his junior. I think what's that age gap between them? About 20 years almost, maybe 17 years or whatever. And not only were they mad at him for that he's with a woman who is way younger than him, they are also enraged with the fact that he had the audacity to say that he would not have wanted to be with a woman that was in his age group because they act like, they don't need a man, they could do bad all by themselves, and he didn't want to deal with that. You have people in the comment section, oh, this is what you call grooming. Oh, he just saying this, he's controlling, he's this and he's that. How come we always have to avoid the truth? Why do we always find it necessary to avoid the truth? Everybody can say it. Men can shout from the rooftop on every different panel platform across the world and say the older that women get, the more bitter they get, the harder it is for them to get into a relationship, the harder it is for them to be
what we bitter about?
Cooperative. It's super hard for them once they get to a certain place in life, stage in life, and especially a certain age.
Yeah, I know.
But it's so interesting because women always have something to say when a man is with somebody who is younger than him. But let a woman come out and be with a man who is, super young. People be like, I know that's right, girl.
No, we don't.
You better keep up with them. These older guys can't do nothing for you. That's right, girl. She still got it. Okay, Stella. The hypocrisy. Everything that he mentioned about this woman, right? And here's what's so interesting. He's married to this woman. He's still married to this woman. He met her, he courted her, he married her. Right? And it's so interesting to me because when there's these rappers out here with these baby mamas, no matter what the age, they could be the same age. They could be, doing whatever it is. When they're out here and these women are out here having all these kids, nobody's saying anything. They're like, oh, we need to stop stigmatizing baby mamas. It's not her fault that she had the baby, yada, yada, yada. Defend women being out here and being impregnated and being baby mamas. They are the ones who actually stand in the gap and are promoting baby mama culture. It's the women. It's not the men promoting it. It's the women. Yeah, girl, well, have that baby for yourself. Yeah, girl, well, sometimes if a man can't love you, he'll give you somebody that could love you.
We didn't say that.
Yeah, girl, well, you could do it. You don't need him.
We didn't say that.
It's women promoting baby mama culture.
No, women like you.
So now we have a man who made it a quote unquote, honest woman of this woman, his wife. And y'all mad and are trying to nitpick things in their relationship because of the age gap. You know what's so funny about the age gap is in 10 years when she's 30, nobody's gonna care. Like once you start, it sounds a certain way when you're young.
Yeah, when she in her 30s, he be damn near 50, and he gonna have to get the blue pill, baby. Okay, she waiting for him to ticky, boom, boom. But let's go.
But once you get to a certain stage, people no longer look at the age gap. It's like, oh, 30, 40, 50, same thing. Oh, 40, 50,
no,
okay,
we don't.
Thing.
No, we don't.
They're making a big deal out of this situation. We genuinely don't know the dynamics of how he met this person besides what he told us.
No, you don't know. You don't know.
I think
that's what you think.
That a lot of hold up.
Yeah, girl.
Because I know how the sisterhood get. They be liking to tussle. Okay. My opinion is,
I know.
Let me just say this. This is my opinion. My opinion is that women get so flustered and so frustrated When a man is securely walking around in his dominance, and he's not ashamed, he's not apologetic over it, he doesn't feel bad, you can't make him feel bad about his decision, and he is just standing there in his truth, like, yeah, this is a decision I made. I didn't do nothing with her until she was of age. I married her. She's my wife. I love her. I'm connected to her. This is what it is. And no, I was not looking at my age group, because all them women are bitter.
Oh.
Like, women, that makes the sisterhood, it makes their blood boil. It makes them outraged.
No, you talking
How
about...
dare you say that, first of all? And then how dare you not be apologetic about it?
I guess your ass bitter too. You said
pure
all
dominance they cannot stand. It aggravates them. Because we're in a
She must have been to a Diddy party. She got on white nail polish. But anyway, let's go.
Stage where women feel like everything is supposed to be around them. You're supposed to coddle them.
See it,
you're
right?
supposed to care about their feelings. You're supposed to care about their emotions.
Yep.
You're supposed to think of the sisterhood before you say anything. That's why you get on certain...
She be doing them freak offs, huh? You be doing them freak offs, girl. That's why you be caping for
substitute Kim Porter, huh?
Platforms, and they'll ask you, how does it feel to be loved by a Black woman? It's all this emphasis.
Now, she says, what's up, Jay? She say she don't know how they met. We don't know. So even as usual, she's lying. She's lying. But she always omit the truth and say it the way she want to say it. That's what she do. But we're going to see, right? We're going to see how he met her, right? Because she think that we stupid. Like we don't do research, right? Let's see how he met her. And why would somebody say he groomed her? Why would they say that if they just met just in church, right? Let's go.
Waited till she was legal to marry her. Mia Dickey missing claim surfaces as Marcus Houston. Age difference goes viral. A photo of singer Marcus Houston with his wife Mia Dickey and their daughter recently surfaced online and went viral after netizens pointed out the couple's questionable age difference. In the image caption, Houston's age was marked as 40 and Dickey's as 22. It also stated that the pair allegedly celebrated 3 years of wedding and 10 years of togetherness, making people question if the couple were allegedly together since Dickey was just 12 years old, while Houston was an adult. Here is the viral photo. A Twitter user states, "I ain't the best at math, but the math ain't mathin'."
Hello.
In the caption of the photo, it says Houston 40 with wife 22 celebrate 3 years of marriage, 10 years together. The latest claim also prompted social media users to revisit the missing theories involving Dickey. Back in 2020, MTO News reported that a girl matching the name and image of Dickey was found on the National Database for Missing Teenagers. According to the database, a teenager named Miana Juanita Pickney was declared missing in Oregon in 2016 when she was 15. Her adoptive parents shared that they believe she fled her Oregon home to visit her biological mother in California. Miana's birth mother, Paula Harris, lost parental rights in California, and Miana was adopted in California in 2012. Miana ran away from her home in Eugene, Oregon on August 6, 2016 at 8 a.m. The database continued. It is believed Miana is with or traveling to her birth mother, Paula Harris, or maternal grandmother, Barbara Dotson, in California. Previous speculation suggested that Dickey allegedly first appeared in public after her engagement with Houston at 18 years of age. However, the latest theory prompted some people to think that the duo allegedly knew each other from before. A Twitter user even alleged that Marcus Houston nearly kidnapped Mia Dickey and waited until she was 18 to tie the knot officially. A Twitter user post, "Ain't this the girl he damn near kidnapped and waited till she was legal to marry her?" The story was wild about him and this chick. Sister Star has previously addressed criticism surrounding his significant age difference with Dickey and announced that the duo did not start dating until the latter was an adult. He also clarified that they got engaged in 2019 and married in 2020. As per Houston's updates, Dickey was 18 years old when she got engaged to the singer in 2019 and 20 years old when they tied the knot in 2020. The singer also clarified that the pair first met through a mutual friend in 2018 and that he did not know about her existence before that year. Side note, this is a post from Marcus Houston before he married Mia Dickey. This was June 17th, 2020. At this point, again, they were just engaged. But there was a lot of blogs and whatnot going around speaking on his engagement with this young lady. And he felt the need to say something because the story was getting bigger and bigger, especially with Sean Davy Way on the case. So I'm going to read this post word for word from Marcus Houston. "With all that's going on in the world, my love life shouldn't be a topic. But since it is, let me give y'all the facts so you don't have to allegedly believe or create rumors. After reading the blog that was published about my fiance and I felt with this situation, I needed to speak because this is not music or television. This is my family, my future wife, and my life. I met Mia in 2018 through a mutual friend. Never before then did I even know she existed. The fact that she was listed on one of our films was a misprint or someone being messy. Anyone can post on IMDb. There's no way someone that young could even work on a film set in the position of art director because that position requires years of experience. Mia is like a daughter to Chris Stokes because we are like a family. Being a Jehovah's Witness, we all showcase true love like family. That's it. Chris' real daughter, Chrissy Morales, became friends with Mia in 2018, where we all first met Mia at a Jehovah's Witness convention. It was then that Chrissy and Mia became friends. Mia and I didn't start dating until she was an adult. We fell in love and got engaged in March of 2019. My dad, Michael, loves her, and the people I am closest to all love her as well. Most importantly, we have Jehovah's blessing. There is so much more to be concerned about in the world than creating rumors about me. No one ever gets facts anymore. They just run with stories. But hey, I guess it comes with the territory. So to all the rumors about me, none of it is true. And that's the story. No twist, no turns, no scandals, just true love. There is nothing that can come to light because there's no darkness in my life. You wanted the truth? I don't have anything to hide. So if you're waiting for something else, you'll be waiting forever. Please, people, focus on staying safe through this pandemic and continue fighting for what you believe in, as long as it is true justice and the fight is with love, not hate, because we all matter to God. And I put God first in all things. I love who all support me and thank you. I won't let you down. I love y'all. Peace and love, MH. We will be right back to visit what Marcus Houston said. In the meantime, let's jump back into the article. Marcus Houston also noted that he met Mia Dickey through their mutual friend, Chris Stokes' daughter, Chrissy Morales, in 2018. The duo married in June 2020 and welcomed their daughter Zara in 2021. Nearly 3 years after Marcus Houston's wedding to Mia Dickey, criticism surrounding their age difference resurfaced on social media after a post claimed that the couple allegedly celebrated their third anniversary in 10 years together when Houston was 40 and Mia was 22. As questions surrounding their age difference and relationship made the rounds around social media, several people also revisited an alleged past theory that claimed Mia was a missing runaway teen before she went public as Houston's wife at 18. While Dickie has never addressed the missing teen rumors, she has also kept her background information under wraps. The model reportedly changed her name to Miana Houston on Instagram after her wedding to Marcus, but did mention that her real name was Miana Juanita Houston. When the information surrounding Dickie's background first surfaced online in 2020, she shared a cryptic post on Instagram with a quote that read, "Let people judge you. Never doubt your worth or beauty of your truth." At that time, Marcus addressed the backlash surrounding his age gap with Dickie and clarified that the duo first met in 2018 when the latter was approximately 17 years old. He said they only started a relationship after she turned 18 and got engaged in March 2019, 5 months after they started dating. Houston also said that his wife was 19 years old when they married in 2020. With all that has been said with Marcus Houston, we know he is lying. We've done a surviving in the past, multiple survivings on Marcus Houston, and added Mia Houston into the mix because this relationship was so strange. It just kind of came out of nowhere and went viral. In past survivings, I proved that Marcus Houston was lying. He first stated that he did not know Mia before the age of 18, and then that switched to he did not know her before the age of 17, and they did not start pursuing each other, dating or romantically until she was 18 years old was when they got engaged. Again, that is a lie. Let's get into a piece of a clip of a video that I've done on Marcus Houston debunking that he didn't know Mia before she was 17.
Oh, if you look up at the screen right now, Mia Houston had posted these posts between the ages of 15 and 16 years old. Mia Houston has braces, if you pay attention in the video. When Mia and Marcus were public, Mia's braces are gone. So if you look here at this photograph, this is when they first started, publicly dating, and Mia has no braces. So with Mia braces being gone, that's letting you know that this was prior to them dating. Marcus Houston states that he never knew Maya before this Jehovah's Witness convention meeting that they were at. Here is proof. Look at Maya sitting at this table with Marcus Houston. She has braces. Her having braces means you knew her between the age of 15 and 16. False. Who was Maya hanging out with? Chrissy Stokes. Who was she allegedly living with? Chrissy Stokes. When Maya went missing, and as a 15-year-old, when no one has heard from her, she is still listed as missing in Oregon, and her mother still has no communication with her daughter. So although her mother lost custody of her to her grandmother, because that's where she was allegedly going to live, she ended up being placed. And she ran away from foster care, allegedly, and then she pops back on the scene, engaged to...
Hey, Booski. Now, this is the type of behavior that Rivah and the other people promote. This is what they promote. Yes. Right? This is what they promote. Oh, I don't know how they met. Yes, you do. You do research. Why was we able to pull it up, but not you?
Exactly.
So you're going to sit up here and you're going to tell us we're mad, we're bitter. No, he groomed that girl. He knew her at 15 years old. Anytime is a word teen at the end, any man should know I don't mess with them. Period.
My
Anytime you hear the word teen at the end. Mm-hmm.
I don't know if this is around the time he was doing Sister, but he was also a part of Immature. She probably wrote him. If they didn't know each other by...
No, this is after that. Way after that. He's already 40.
Okay, so Sean did just say that he was staying at Chris Stokes' house with the wife.
With the daughter.
Oh, the daughter.
With his daughter.
Oh,
That's what
God,
made it sound funny.
got it. Yeah.
Mutual
Anything
friends.
that
I
has stokes on it connected to him
mm-hmm,
is sus.
mm-hmm. But
He was
Neva,
groomed and he did some grooming.
right? So Neva want to lead us to believe, because of course nobody's going to do research on it because she say so, right? Because it fits the agenda. Why would these men care? They're like young girls too. But what you ain't gonna do is lie in our face, Miss Reva. Tell us
Exactly.
it's a special place for you. You gonna say anything that you got to say because they pay you well to feed their egos. It pays very well. If I flip this channel right now and talk about black women all day, I'll be one paid sister. Men pay good money to hear you boost their egos up because they know ain't none of that shit true. They know they all majority, not all of them,
Yeah.
but some of them know they a piece of shit. But long as you keep boosting me up, I'm gonna keep paying you because you make me feel good because I ain't got nobody. Well, let's go. Because why would she say, well, I don't know how they met? You gave yourself away when you said that. We don't know how they met. How we know when you don't? You did a whole video, but you don't know. But we know.
Right. You didn't do your research before you told this story?
But she promotes this. Let's go.
To Marcus Houston as an 18-year-old. Who paid for her braces? Who paid for all of these things and took her to the appointments? Who did all of that? Who did all of that for Maya as a minor? Who did it? Who paid for it? She didn't have a job. Nobody could find her. She's still listed as a missing person.
A few things to pay attention to from the clips. Mia Houston did not have braces until she was 15 years old. During that time, she had them from ages 15 to 17. So right at the beginning of Mia turning 17 years old is when her braces got removed. So again, in this video, Mia has braces. Marcus Houston states that they were not romantic, or anything like that. Didn't even know her, never laid eyes on her before that convention. And at that convention, she was literally of age, but she actually wasn't. She was still 17. So either way it goes, you are checking out a 17-year-old. But I digress. Let's get into the fact that her having braces was from 15 to 17. And in this video, with them out to eat, although he said he did not know her, again, why are you out to eat with the 17-year-old? Why is she cozied up on you? Why is she smiling at you like that? Why are you smiling at her? Why is all this happening if there is nothing going on? But again, the key thing to pay attention to is that she has braces. She was a minor while she had them. So again, Marcus, you are lying. Now let's add insult to injury. In this video, Mia is 16. Yeah. With her out to eat in this video with Marcus Houston, she is 16 years old. And here's the proof. In this photograph, Mia is 15 years old. This is her mother, Paula. So the entire time that she was supposed to be missing, here is where she was that entire time. She was with her mother. Now, before we get into that, because that is an update, we were all thinking that Mia was with Marcus Houston that whole time, and she was not. She was actually with her mother, Paula, just like the adoptive family assumed that she was on her way to California to be with either her birth mother, Paula, whom had lost custody, or her grandmother. But we'll be back to that. Pay attention to this. Mia is 15 years old in this picture. This is right after she ran away. There are no braces on her teeth. That is why her face structure and her teeth structure look a little different because, again, she got braces. Mia got braces around the age of 16. So she was still 15, about to turn 16, and got braces. Now look at this photo. This is Mia and her mother. Now, when Mia ran away, she did exactly what her adopted parents thought she did, which was go to her mom. So this is a missing 15-year-old in this picture with her birth mother, whom lost custody. We'll get back to that. But pay attention to the fact that Mia does not have on braces. Again, she is only 15 in this photo. Now let's cut to where she gets braces. At this moment in time, she looks a little different because her bone structure in her face has changed because of sets, braces. And if you keep paying attention in this video with her hanging out at home by herself, let's cut to where she's out to lunch with Marcus Houston. Notice how these two people are the same person? Meaning that she's still the same age. So she's 16 at this lunch with Marcus Houston, although he swears he did not know her before the age of 17. And that changed into he didn't know her until the age of 18. Either way it goes, Marcus Houston, you are a liar. You groomed this girl. You knew her as soon as she got there because you knew her before. You knew her before she even came from Oregon, Marcus. Cut it out. I want to give an update on how Marcus Houston got her because in our other survivings, we did not have enough information, but now we have a lot more. So let's get into that. So Paula, whom is Miana's mother, which she goes by Mia now, she is who she ran away to. So back in 2016, when Mia ran away, she did run away to California to be with her mother. This is a photograph of, again, a missing 15-year-old with her biological mother, Paula, who lost custody. Paula has had a long relationship with the Stokes family and also Marcus Houston. She is a fashion designer, among other things. And from what I have gathered, she has done certain work for Chris Stokes in the past with doing wardrobe and whatnot. From what I'm being told, Paula, for a short amount of time, became a Jehovah's Witness and started going to Chris Stokes' church. What a coincidence, right? In the process, she met Chrissy Stokes. Chrissy Stokes introduced her to Marcus Houston, but it was not at the age of 17 or 18. It was at the age of 15 is when Marcus Houston met her. And then they went on a date at 16 and went to lunch. I believe Paula, which is Mia's mother, basically gave her to the Stokes family because she needed help hiding her. And she thought that they had her best interest, and they did not. And again, Paula already lost custody to Mia, so clearly she's not a good mother. With Mia being underage and Paula losing custody of her, there's no way she could enroll her in school and do anything that would involve Mia being her daughter because she can't. She literally lost legal rights to her daughter. So it's not like she can just move in with her and just be like, oh, no problem, we'll sign you up for school. No, you can't do any of those things because she's not supposed to be near you. She's literally a runaway. So who better than the Stokes family to take Mia underneath their wing? So how the Stokes family pushed it is if Mia was related to them. So when Mia would come to church with the Stokes family and things and whatnot, they wouldn't associate her with Paula besides Paula saying hello to her. And she would visit Paula in the background to where it was very discreet to where no one really seen her. So she was pretty much housebound. She didn't go anywhere. She didn't do anything, which made her the perfect bride for someone like Marcus and their twisted mind that Chris Stokes and Marcus Houston share. In Marcus Houston's post, when he felt that he needed to come forward and defend his wife-to-be, he states that Chris Stokes is literally family to Mia, just like father-daughter. They are really close. We treat everybody like family, yada, yada. That makes complete sense. She's been living with Chris Stokes and living with Chrissy Stokes. Why would she not be viewed as like his daughter if that's how he's treating her? Of course, that's what it was, because she's been living with him as a runaway since basically she was 15 years old. I know that was a lot of information, and that's where my mindset was before this viral post on Twitter went again viral. It stated that 10 years of knowing each other. So if they've known each other for the last 10 years, Maya and Marcus, that means that Marcus would have been 30 and she would have been 12, correct? When they first met each other, according to this Twitter post. So I'm like, well, that's not possible because he didn't meet her until at least after her running away when she was 15 years old. So that caused me to dig more. And I found out that this could absolutely be true, that Mia and Marcus knew each other for the last 10 years. So I'm going to have to burst my own theories by coming up with a completely new one based off of new information that I found after this Twitter post. Let's get into that. Looking at the missing persons report, it states that Mia is 15 years old, well, Miana, when she went missing. Okay, pay attention. Now, I was looking on Paula, which is Mia's mother's Facebook post, and I found something that was very suspicious. Here's what I found. So this photo here, where I tell you all that Mia is 15, because this is the photo of her right after she ran away. You know, she actually wasn't 15. She was 14. And how do I know that? In the comments, Melanie Ruffin says, she's so cute. How old is she now? Paula Bryant, her mother, Mia's mother, says 15 tomorrow. Why did Sean Deviway think that Miana was 15 years old? Simple. The National Database for Missing Teenagers states on the report that Miana was 15 years old, but she actually wasn't. Did the database get it wrong? They absolutely did not. I am definitely side-eyeing Miana's adoptive family, because if the database reported her at 15 when she disappeared, then that means exactly that. She was 15 when it was reported. So that means in the photograph that they have shown of Miana, she is not 15 years old. She's actually 13 in this photograph, and the adoptive family did not report her missing till over a year later. I can break that down a little more. Again, back to the database, she was 15 when it was reported, right? Meaning the date of report, her age was 15, okay? So if my birthday is in September and I'm turning an age and the report is done in November or December, that means that at that date, due to my birthday in the year, what age I am at that time is going to be put on the report. So when it's reported, it says 15. Looking at the picture, Miana's hair is short. If you look at the picture with Paula stating that she's turning 15 tomorrow, her hair is a lot longer. It's long enough to put in a ponytail because she has it in a ponytail. So that means that all of our data that we were talking about in our survivings before, we were off a year. Because again, when she left and disappeared and went to be with her mom, the whole year of her being 14, she was with her mother, Paula. So that family that reported her missing did not have a picture of her 14 because she basically ran away around that time. So they waited almost a year and a half pretty much to even say anything about her missing in the first place. Now do you get where I'm coming from? So the photograph on the missing persons report is the last photograph that they took of her, and she was 13. They have no picture of her being 14 because she wasn't there. So again, going back to the viral Twitter post of them knowing each other for 10 years, if Miana disappeared at the age of 13, it could have been 12. And the adoptive family didn't report her until years later. If they didn't report her till she was 15, who knows exactly how long she had been missing and ran away. Again, her mother lost custody of her in 2012. So she could have gotten adopted by this family in Oregon and ran away right after, which would have made her 12 years old. And her mother was already working with Chris Stokes, and Chris Stokes is extremely close to Marcus Houston. So again, Mia could have been around Marcus since she was 12 years old. These videos of her and Marcus being out to lunch, she could have easily been 14 or 15, easily in those videos. So again, we are off years. This story is so bizarre, but I have a lot more information. If you would like me to break this down more, please put an ultimate breakdown of the disappearance of Miana Dickey in the comments. Please let me.
Now, Miss Rivah, who claimed, we don't know how they met. Yeah, you do. If somebody said he groomed her, then they know what the hell they're talking about. You want to argue with people who know the story, which I believe you know too, Rivah. I believe you know also. She was a young girl staying with them damn Stokes. Mm-hmm. Got to get her picture. I just want her picture. hmm So she, in every video, she seems to lie a lot to push this agenda. Well, she tell half truths.
Right? She got him. She had the baby, and based off of his previous or the previous research, it said that he had
Yeah.
posted her here and there. I guess he tried to do the right thing and tried to create the relationship with the child and said, you know what, I'm not gonna go off of what your trifling mama did. Allegedly.
Damn, this shit won't pause.
I'm gonna go off of you're an innocent child, and so
Damn
I
you.
want to
No.
do right by this situation.
Yeah, that's good enough. Dang it. What you got to say on her lying ass situation? Well, I don't know how they met. We don't know. Yeah, you do. Lakeisha? Hello?
I'm here. It seems to me that her mama gave her to them.
Mm-hmm.
Her mama gave her up, and her mother is in the industry, and her mother knew exactly what was up.
I'm talking about that stinking Miss Rivah.
Oh, that's this lady that we're looking at. That's her name. You know,
Mm-hmm.
she is just what they call the pick me's and the mammies and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like she is like queen of them because this just is
One
ridiculous.
one of the queens, but you see the propaganda that they're pushing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we don't have enough women going at them.
No.
And
And the
it's
men just eating
insane.
it up.
Uh-huh.
That's who they use as examples to put on their platforms to say, see, you see, this is what women really think of y'all women that do this, that, and the other. No, no, it's isolated.
We don't have enough women. I mean, you have to spend all day correcting her lies and bringing the truth. That's terrible. She put
Absolutely.
she puts up there. Oh, the mother, the mother got broke because it's almost time for the child support to stop. Well, let's make up a lie and sue
Mhm.
the daddy.
Just make up a lie out of the sky, and the courts, the court system is gonna just believe that lie with no backup. The girl just
Mhm.
won just by circumstance, huh?
Yeah, girl, you ain't know. And them men protect her at all costs. I would protect somebody too who stroke my ego all damn day and act like she's speaking for the men. Of course, I'll protect her at all costs, and you can't say nothing about her. And she's a queen. So whatever they're gonna decide to leave me in the they're gonna leave me in the in the chat, right? Well, of course, that is crazy. hmm And they're like, yeah, the mother did that. Oh, the mother's bitter. Now you know good and damn well, why you ain't say why she took him to court? Cause you know why. This agenda that we have is so bad and it's so damaging to our community. You can speak up for men, but see, that's not good enough. You got to down women. That's why she do what she do. That's why her and the other chick and any other tricks. That's why I don't sit up there and bend for these men to make them feel good. Make them feel good. There's nothing wrong with making anybody feel good, but I'm not going to cater to your ego to do it and lie and jeopardize other people to make you feel good. Here you go, putting that daughter business out there too. without even freaking knowing, well, with you knowing what happened. But being that Brian McKnight ass got canceled, here you go doing damage control and shit to make it seem like this is the reason why he got canceled because he's happy. That's not why he got canceled. He got canceled because he got a sick son. His son is sick, and you still damaging that young man. That's why he got canceled. Even though he was talking about all the other kids and trying to make sense they about his money. Well, what child ain't about their parents' money? Even poor folks coming, their kids come around on the first. Damn it, right?
Exactly. Hell, I'm grown and
First,
still get money from my parents if I need it, baby.
yeah, they come around through the first and third. What kids ain't into their parents' money if they ain't got it? That's not to say you got to give it to them, but that's not a reason to cut them off. In that case, a lot of kids be cut off. A lot of kids are, I can understand, ungrateful, and the parents keep getting, but that's still not a reason to cut them off and change the world and do all this and do all that. Mm-mm. And the women are so happy. They're gonna cut more of your shows too. But see how Brian gonna do it is he's not gonna do a single concert. He's gonna do a concert where he's added on the bill, right? So he gonna make his money that way.
Right. Uh-huh.
Like he just did it with Boys to Men. So even though people walk out or not, it doesn't matter because he still gets paid. Now people could fight that if he be there, we ain't paying for none of y'all. That's how they're gonna have to do it. But he's gonna make sure he's added on the bill. He ain't gonna do no more single shows coming up there. And he didn't even take that post down from Instagram. He didn't even take it down. That's how sad Ish is.
I
They
told you he's a horrible monster trying to get back at that woman because of his indiscretions. It's not even about her or them kids. It's about his lack of control and discipline in that area of his life.
I can't wait till that book come out. That means people need to talk smack until no one wants them. Exactly, Martin. Anytime you sit up there and that again, even though it's about him, it's really about these mammies, right? Because they support this shit and they leave out a lot of stuff. Like anybody could find out what really went down, but they're not. Then she gonna pull that up to the side, like yeah, uh huh. No, girlfriend, you still ain't fooling nobody. How you gonna pull up she sued him, but you ain't pull up why she sued him and why he gave her the hush hush money? How did you forget that? That's why I call her strong jaw, right? They get mad because I call her strong jaw, right? Because it looked like her jaws are really strong. And she could just, a mean one, boy. Boy, that when she opened that mouth, boy, she'll just lock right on in. I just say, I ain't
Oh my
say what. So they say, why you call her strong? Because that's why I call her strong jaw. But being that I didn't call her strong jaw, I'm calling her Rivah because when I call her strong jaw, now when I say strong jaw, you'll know who I'm talking about. And when I say the hyena chick, y'all gonna know who I'm talking about.
yes.
But don't you think she got some strong jaws? She got some men jaws. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, like she's beautiful. Yeah, because you looking at what her mouth could do. What her mouth could do. That what you looking at. But again, Brian, you dead wrong. You waited till that boy is sick. You knew he was sick. If I know my child is sick, And now I'm not speaking to my child. And even though they turned me away from helping them, I would never come back where they was made out of sin. And I didn't raise them. Their mama raised them. Like, why are you trying to prove a point right now while that boy's sick?
So he
Why?
trying to say he caught the C word from his mama because his mama raised him. The C word don't have no name or no race, boy.
No, he
Or
not trying to say that, but I'm just saying it wasn't the time nor the place to throw alcohol on that wound right now. Because he already acknowledged he knows the boy has C. He already acknowledged that he called the hospital. He already acknowledged he seen the boy records. So you're knowing this boy is sick. So even if they refuse your help, because we don't know what the terms was that made them refuse it. Number one, we don't know what the terms was, but it doesn't matter. The point is you seen the record, so you know he really has the C word. He really is sick. Why would you now come out and say, well, I don't deal with them because they was born out of sin? Why would you do that to a child? Say that about your kids and you know he's sick.
because he's a selfish B word. And you can pull out any B word you want. That's
Yes,
what he is.
that's something. Here I'm go trying to, get my if he getting king or if he getting any of them things, nobody like you want them unalive. Would that make you feel better if they all just like unalive? But what about they still got kids though? So the grandkids. I'm like, what did the grandkids do to you? So now you got the new kid. The grandkids are innocent.
Sound like that's self hate to me also. Because you gotta hate yourself to do some damage like that to your children.
Yeah, even if they terrible, we're not excusing their behavior. But I'm not gonna go at the kid like I just ain't gonna F with you, kid. I still love you, but go on over there, right? Go on over there. I ain't dealing with your bull crap. You grown now, but I'm not gonna. Even if I'm not messing with my child, if I know they're going through something that could be terminal, I am not. I would still be one worried parent, even though he was a worried parent. But look how he switched up from being a worried parent. But then I don't know what the terms was, right? But once whatever that fell through, well, let me throw some alcohol on the wound just to piss them off. Why would you do that? You know he's sick. You said it like you was shutting us up, stating that, well, even though they ain't speaking, he still tried to help them, but they didn't want it. No, you didn't win the argument by saying that. Because you said they was born out of sin. So you already claim you already know he's sick. Why would you continue to throw alcohol on the fucking wound?
Right.
Let him heal. Then you can tell your story. You are the parent. You are the parent. The parent kids supposed to respect their parents? Yes. But this is a time of need, right? This ain't no regular time. Yes, exactly.
Kids
Exactly,
are supposed
Angela.
to respect their parents, but parents are not supposed to piss off their kids either.
Yeah, I read the scripture now. Do not provoke them, right? But that was some evil stuff. So he gonna come back with that story so we can give him sympathy. You don't get no sympathy. You just made it even worse by letting us know that you know, and you still threw alcohol on that wound. Then I don't know how that woman. I guess that woman, his wife now, is minding quote unquote minding her business. But I would not want to be in that predicament.
No, I wouldn't want to be with a man like that.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
I don't care how good that man treat me. I don't care if he's finally fell in love and I'm the love of his life. I wouldn't want to be in a predicament to see how shady a man could be if he gets mad. I wouldn't want to be with a man who taunt their kids, even though she doesn't have no type of feeling because in her mind they don't like me anyway. Shoot, they came in the house and cut my wedding pictures off and put their mama there. F them. I wouldn't want to be that woman. I would not. To see, damn, this ninja's he petty, right? Nah, he petty. And then, if I'm not mistaken, her Facebook page is all him. I'm like, girl, you don't win.
Call him Mr. Pettycakes.
Yeah, let me keep taunting him the same way. But like I said, 50 Cent is worse because he blackballed his son. You want him to work and be make his own money and find his own way, but you blackballed him. You so mean that you don't care if they work at McDonald's. It ain't your problem. If I got nothing but money, my kids can have it because they're gonna have it anyway when I leave off this earth. Take it. What you
For
want?
sure. For sure.
What you want?
Right.
Right? And if they ungrateful, I made them that way. If they entitled, I made them that way because I birthed them into luxury. I birthed them into luxury. That's like Jay-Z and Beyonce right now. Stop doing for their kids. You can't. Now, Shaq gives them what they want, long as Shaq say you bring in good grades, you go to college or whatever, or I'm cutting you off. But he always had said that. See, he said that since they were young. He didn't wait until they got older and they say, hey, if you don't go to college, you get my money. Shaq always said that. Shaq always had rules. Shaq always been about the education. That's what fathers do. The same way, oh, the mother bitter. Did you or did you not see his sons touring with him? Which means he had time with them kids by himself. He didn't instill nothing in them. How did they get the way they got? They were working for their money. You had them on tour. What happened? Maybe you should have had some better tutors on tour with you. A lot of these artists now putting their kids to work right with them. Nope, get on the stage. You see little Blue. See her doing her little dance. You
And
see her
North
star.
too.
Yeah,
North doing it too.
North done came out with a song.
T.I. and Tiny's daughter, Eris, she's
All
singing.
of them are working. Every last one are working. Not just little Air. They even put little Eris to work. But all of them is working.
Oh no, I know all of them is working, but I was
Mm-hmm.
just saying even the youngest baby
Uh-huh.
is working.
Yeah. That's why he even put little Dub. So he had his kids working too. They were with him. He did the same thing. So what happened? And nobody, nobody, the person who gets the Kid of the Year award would be T.I., right? He would get the Kid of the, because nobody kid has been in more trouble than that son of his. And try to say
King,
something
yeah.
about his son. Try to say something about King. Go right ahead. Say something about King if you want to.
He'd be like, drop the Addy.
T.I. don't play when it come down to his kids. and he still works, and he curses. And even T.I. had to put homeboy in his place. He said, this smoke you don't want. This you don't want, son. Right? But he still ain't cut him off. And that boy was highly disrespectful and went after his mama, which means that's not his first time doing it. He got a little temper and everything. T.I. always got to check that boy. Marquise ain't
Ever
got
since he
nothing.
was little,
Mar-
ever
Mar-
since he was little, he been having to check him.
Nobody deserved the Father of the Year award more than T.I. with that damn king. And you ain't never hear him say, my son don't exist. Oh, he was made out of sin. Or he's entitled. Even though the boy lived with his grandmother, the boy sat there with my grandmother. We used to come to the house just to film. The boy stated how he felt or whatever. But you still ain't disrespecting no T.I., the mother. Yeah, I hear that. That's what you're saying. But T.I. make sure he puts them on stage. But he ain't going to disown his kid, his seeds. And you ain't none of them got nothing on Kane. Boy, we throwing up crip signs, this sign, that sign. He done got a whole invisible gang
Remember,
that
he
he's
was
in.
going through it with going to toe with Charleston White.
Yeah, I told you he got a whole invisible gang that he created to try to act like he's about that life. Everybody knows
Like
he's
a
not.
Waffle House and everything.
Everybody already know you. But T.I., in T.I. mind, that's my son. Good, bad, or ugly, that's my son. And T.I. also know he wasn't the easiest damn kid neither. He got into the
Nope.
game to get out of the game, right? He got into
Mhm.
it to get out the game. They talked about Marquise ain't got nothing on King. His oldest sons ain't got nothing on King. They even tried to throw in um what's his name? Master P's son. That boy been working too. Master P had that
Yes.
boy working.
Yes.
I think since he came out the womb, Master P
Yep.
had that boy working.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And he has multiple streams of income because just like his father had.
And people are gonna be like, then she try to twist it. This one right here, this trifling, strong jaw chick. Well, was it for the father, you wouldn't have the opportunities. No, people keep thinking you can give your kids all the opportunities you want. If they ain't got it in them, they ain't got it in them. What's his name? Uh, Mr. Romeo had it in him. Giving somebody the opportunity does not mean they can do the job. He did the job. He brought in money. He helped carry the whole record label. None at that point in time, all of them people that's in there was not making more money than Romeo. Romeo had his own show.
Yep.
That was in Romeo.
Shoot, Romeo was showing up in college commercials, telling us to go to college and get our education.
Yeah, and then people make that a joke, and I'm like, that's the dumbest joke ever to make about somebody.
Exactly.
I don't care if it's a bootleg college. Do something with yourself. But even who? That boy's still working. Oh, he disrespected his father. No, he did not disrespect his father. All he said is dad is fucking up, effing up with the money. When he realized them Snapchats, daddy didn't really own that, and his face is on it, and sold all of that, he went to them people and got that damn money
Right.
on a rap snacks. He came up with the idea for growing up hip hop. So all that other crap, stop it with this man stuff and and, and enjoying the dysfunction of when parents and children are going through it. Y'all enjoy it just so the man could look good. That's retarded. I don't get nothing out of seeing kids because we know it's a part of life. It's a part of life. They gonna get over it, and that's they gonna still be blood
Uh-huh.
related.
Uh-huh.
Brian McKnight, he better hope that oh, I'm checking. He better hope that nothing happens to that son. Ah, thank
I
you,
was thinking the same
Jackie.
thing.
Thank you, Jackie, for my ginger ale. She done made it rain. She made it rain, right?
Uh-uh.
He better hope that boy get better. Cause if he think they canceled that show, he ain't seen nothing. If he think he's hated now, he didn't see nothing. And you know the first thing they gonna say is he took that boy out. you know,
Yep. Yep.
you know how that go. It's like
Mm-hmm.
you spoke
Yep.
that in existence.
Mm-hmm. And then also women are his biggest buying customers. So if he don't have them buying the music, well, who gonna buy his music?
The ones who's supporting him on Rivah's show, they're gonna be there
Baby,
to
that
hear.
ain't that
They,
it ain't
they
gonna be that many.
no, no,
It
it's
ain't
gonna be
gonna be
all the men, not being very uh,
sarcastic.
yeah, sarcastic. He gonna be sitting there singing to a bunch of men. One, you're like a dream come true. Two, gonna be a bunch of men. Now, I don't, cause we know that ain't gonna happen, right? Unless you want to sing to a bunch of men, but we know that's not gonna happen. So you would think that you would respect women a little bit more. They the ones buying your tickets. The men that sitting up there rooting for you ain't buying your tickets. Not saying that it's impossible, but for all the men, yeah, and men this and men that. But then y'all go to his shows. Why his show canceled? Why is his show
Yep.
canceled?
He should have had that many more followers, male followers, I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Buy them
Mm-hmm.
tickets or write to the people and be like, no, we are his supporters. We support him and what he's doing.
No, don't write. Go pay for the tickets. It should never been canceled if y'all care so much. If y'all so much manpower, why did his show get canceled? You said women want to cancel Brian McKnight. Men could buy tickets too, Reva. Smith Strong Jar. Men could buy tickets too. Why didn't they support the next man? Why the show got canceled? We didn't cancel him. We just didn't buy the tickets. Men could have uncanceled him and bought the tickets. So he could sit up, they could sit up there and he could sing a bunch of love songs to y'all all day. No, that girl sat up there and Ricky Smiley would not let her finish what she was saying, but she said he's one nasty man. When they was talking about it, but I'm not gonna show it. They was talking about it on his show. She was like they did an interview and she was trying to say how nasty that man was, and sure enough, they was cutting her off. So she was gonna talk about that man.
Yeah, they don't like to talk. They don't like you talking against their favorites or somebody they think that is going to get them canceled.
But then Ricky turns around and do a whole video. Well, we support you. We're here, Ninja. Nobody don't need to hear. I'm talking to his kids, and I think he had a change of heart when he found out the boy had the C word. Because remember, he just lost a son too.
I was just about to say it. I was just going to say it.
Hmm. So I think that's what made him say, "Hey, you need support or whatever. I'm here." When he said, "Oh my goodness," like not, and we already know Brian wouldn't even care. Oh well, I try to pay. I ain't putting nothing on him, so I ain't even gonna say that. But they wouldn't let me do that. Every time I try to do something, they won't let me do it. If they publicly sit up there and say he ain't a real dad or whatever, again, you taunt them much. If you taunt them a lot, can you imagine Nah, Ninja, you been was treating them bad. You ain't just start this overnight.
Absolutely. No, 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 no. If you are like this, you're like that. Just like with Russell Simmons, cussing out cussing out his daughters and acting a damn fool.
Russell always, but Russell always been like that. Him and
Yeah,
his damn brother, they got potty mouths, boy.
yeah.
They
That's why I was
got.
shocked when Run turned into a Rev, quote unquote. Like what?
Now let me tell you something. They got the 50th year thing, so they closed out for the Rock the Bells. They closed out. And by the time they can, that man, every word that man said with a curse, yo, the whole crowd stopped
I know
and
they did.
said, "Ain't that right? Ain't
Rev
he
Run.
right?"
Ain't that Rev Run?
Yo, that was the funniest ish ever, ever. That was including me. And I see the video. It's on the video, right? No, every damn thing. We didn't care about the cursing, but it's just he's still. I don't know if he had the Reverend Run suit on. And everything was.
You know he always wear it, so he probably did with his Adidas on and his tracksuit or his jeans or whatever he wore to go
Yo,
with it.
he turned back to Joey real quick, right?
Why I love when his wife called him that. She'd be like, Joey. I'll be
Yeah,
cracking
because
up.
that's the nickname, right? So he turned back to Joey. But that Reverend Run no more. He turned back to Joey real quick. But that was the funniest part of the whole. I mean, that was I think 11 hours of pure bliss. You wouldn't even know you were sitting up in there for 11 hours because it was act after act after act after act. Oh my God, that was pure. I felt like a little girl. Every week it was another concert, another concert. But even who, it was just that I mean the whole damn near the whole crowd stopped, and I thought it was just me. And they're like, "That's Reverend what they was like, watch your mouth, right?" Because he was like, "That's to live right down the up, down the block or whatever." Because it was that particular one was in Queens. Then he was arguing because you're supposed to get a certain amount of time. No, he wanted all his time, but they turned that mofo out. They got the loudest applause.
I know they did.
They could still rock a party, baby. They still got it. There's no denying. They still got it. He knows how to command an audience, but we didn't ask for all of that potty mouth. I don't know what happened. We don't know. It ain't like we didn't hear it before, but it's just we wasn't
No, it jars you because we're so used to the Rev Run now. We're
yeah,
not used to
yeah,
Joey. We're
yes.
used to Run. We're not used to Run, okay, son?
Joey. And you said Joey.
Not used to Joey, honey. We are used to Rev Run now. With the baths and the scriptures and the quotes
Yeah.
every day. We're used to that.
It's like he done shocked the whole stadium, right? But we used to him talking like that. But it's just that the way he did, we just went back into the show. But you would hear it right on the tape. Like, damn, your mouth is terrible. Oh man. But it was beautiful, right? But again, a lot of these men, for some reason, we justify when they turn on their kids, but nobody got on Monique's son when she stopped messing. Like nobody like Monique cut off her son. Nobody didn't get on the son. They got on Monique. See the double standard there? She has an estranged son
Absolutely.
too.
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. They got all on that boy. And I was just like, what in the world is going on?
Right, they
What?
got on him. right? And then they didn't say nothing about, well, the kids need respect or the kids is entitled. And they ain't say none of that. They went to, oh, see, look, yeah, Monique always talking crap all the time, and she ain't even got a relationship with her own son. They went in. They went in on her, as they should. But well, why? When a man do it, she does a video, right? But we already know that's her targeted audience. But we still have to tell the truth and show you the parts that she's missing.
The parts that she's omitting.
Yeah.
That's what she's doing. She's omitting those parts.
Mm-hmm. And then she sits up there 1 minute. She goes, we don't know how they met. Oh, let me show you how they met. Being that you don't know. Why would you said that because you know. That's how slick she is. That's how slick she is. We don't know how they met. And y'all just bitter because he said he don't want to deal with older women. But what he supposed to say? He done went and groomed that girl. What he supposed to say? He ain't gonna say nothing nice about us. Of course he's supposed to say that. He's supposed to say, yeah, I could brainwash this girl. He's not supposed to tell you that.
He literally groomed that girl and molded her into what he wanted. Literally.
Mm-hmm. And I think it was a part when he said he met her through friends. Well, I didn't know you and your friends and her friends would not be the same. I don't think. I don't know if y'all heard that part or not, or maybe it's on another video. I'm like, Ninja, what? I didn't know you hung out with 15 or 40-year-olds hung out for
Right,
15,
exactly.
16 years old.
Mhm.
What friends are you talking about there?
Right.
Stop it. Stop. I don't know if it was on this one, but I had did this video before. But when you like friends, what type of friends you got? Who you hanging out with? I don't hang out with
He
teenagers
like ABC. He hanging around at the playground.
at the
Trying
playground.
to find Aisha.
Yeah, he done found the Maisha, all right. Not Aisha. But he met Maisha at the playground. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. When he said that, I was like, what? Do some friends? What type of friends? Ain't none of my friends got a ager at the end of their name. None at the end of their age got an ager at it. A teenager. No, not near one. I know of them, but none of us are friends. No, we can't hang. We can't do nothing together ever. We can't even be acquaintance. He likes them like his group name. Immature. Oh, Martin on the road tonight. Martin is on
Yes,
a roll.
exactly. Immature. That's why I said this is the see. She in her mind and in her world is marrying her crush. She's with her crush. She's with that one that she watched on TV and all of this stuff.
No, would have been too young.
They got reruns.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
she would have been too young. I think he probably introduced her to who he is. Like, yeah, I got money. Look, I was on this show. I was on that show.
Her mother was in the industry. I don't buy
No,
it.
her mother was not in the industry. Her mother went
She
to the church.
her mother was in the industry, sugar. Her mother, they said her mother was in the industry. She did work for Chris Stokes.
She went to church with Chris Stokes. She wasn't
Went to
in the
church.
industry.
She's no, that's how she started going to the church.
I'm gonna rewind
Because
that
yes,
because
because
I didn't.
she was doing work. They said she was a fashion designer or something, or a costume designer or something like that.
No, they put the daughter as that. not the mother. The
No,
daughter.
rewind
They
it, sugar. Telling
all
you.
right, all right. In several states, they have. I ain't even got that one up. Damn it! I hate when I gotta mess up my damn thumbnail. But hold on. The age gap. He probably was her mom's crush. Now that could be, but I don't believe she was he was the daughter's crush. She was she was the daughter. I don't believe the daughter was crushing on him. Hold on.
Resurfaced on social media after a post claimed that the couple allegedly celebrated their third anniversary.
16 years old. Mia Houston has braces, if you pay attention, in the video. Custody of her to her grandmother, because that's where she was allegedly going to live. She ended up being placed. And she ran away from foster care, allegedly. And then she pops back on the scene, engaged to Marcus Houston as an 18-year-old. Who paid for her braces? Who paid for all of these things and took her to the appointments? Who did all of that? Who did all of that for Maya as a minor? Who did it? Who paid for it? She didn't have a job. Nobody could find her. She's still listed as a missing person.
A few things to pay attention to from the clips. Mia Houston did not have braces until she was 15 years old. During that time, she had them from ages 15 to 17. So right at the beginning of Mia turning 17 years old is when her braces got removed. So again, in this video, Mia has braces. Marcus Houston states that they were not romantic, or anything like that. Didn't even know her, never laid eyes on her before that convention. And at that convention, she was literally of age, but she actually wasn't. She was still 17. So either way it goes, you are checking out a 17-year-old. But I digress. Let's get into the fact that her having braces was from 15 to 17. And in this video with them, with her out to eat in this video with Marcus Houston, she is 16 years old. Here is where she was that entire time. She was with her mother. Now, before we get into that, because that is an update, we were all thinking that Mia was with Marcus Houston that whole time, and she was not. She was actually with her mother, Paula, just like the adoptive family assumed that she was on her way to California to be with either her birth mother, Paula, whom had lost custody, or her grandmother. But we'll be back to that. Pay attention to this. Mia is 15 years old in this picture. This is right after she ran away, whom lost custody. We'll get back to that. But pay attention to the fact that Mia does not have on braces. A girl, you knew her as soon as she got there because you knew her before. You knew her before she even came from Oregon, Marcus. Cut it out. I want to give an update on how Marcus Houston got her because in our other survivings, we did not have enough information, but now we have a lot more. So let's get into that. So Paula, whom is Miana's mother, which she goes by Mia now, she is who she ran away to. So back in 2016, when Mia ran away, she did run away to California to be with her mother. This is a photograph of, again, a missing 15-year-old with her biological mother, Paula, who lost custody. Paula has had a long relationship with the Stokes family and also Marcus Houston. She is a fashion designer, among other things. And from what I have gathered, she has done certain work for Chris Stokes in the past with doing wardrobe and whatnot. From what I'm being told, Paula, for a short amount of time, became a Jehovah's Witness and started going to Chris Stokes' church. What a coincidence, right? In the process, she met Chrissy Stokes. Chrissy Stokes introduced her to Marcus Houston, but it was not at the age of 17 or 18. It was at the age of 15 is when Marcus Houston met her. And then they went on a date at 16 and went to lunch. I believe Paula which is Mia's mother, basically gave her to the Stokes family because she needed help hiding her. And she thought that they had her best interest, and they did not. And again, Paula already lost.
See, she was the mother's crush. They met at church. They claim she did some work from them in the past, but she didn't have the daughter then.
Right. No, I know she didn't have her then, but I'm just saying like that was the tie into her even going to the church for her to even meet the Stokes. So she wasn't doing, this is what they say, she was doing fashion designing, and she was, she had met them, and then she started going to their church.
I don't
And
know
then
about that.
she
If she
got
was doing faster fashion design for him in the past, why she ain't continue? Why she ain't become just a fashion designer? All of a sudden, you still broke. You ain't got no place for your kids to stay, and you had to give your daughter to them.
I don't know. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. Especially dealing with that sleazy son of a something something. Ain't no telling. I just feel like she gave her to them.
No, we
And
agree on that. We agree on that part. There is no argument there. She gave her daughter up. Yes, because somebody said in the thing because she was their crush, and she's like, listen, let me get my daughter up in here so she can have a life. You know what I'm saying? Some money and some life, because that's what a lot
yeah.
of them do.
Mm.
Now let me get back to this chick because that's gonna be my thumbnail, right? But I think they use that fashion design crap. Like, no, fashion design. She did some work. What type of work? That they can't do shit back in the day. What work did she do? But maybe you didn't hear the beginning too. The daughter was also, if you in the letter, the daughter also had her. They gave her a credit for something, and then come to find out, oh no, she couldn't have been there as a designer, right? And he never said that was the mother. He said because she would have had to been doing years of that. All this is a lie, another lie. But we do know the mama did that. The mama did that, and you couldn't get no work. You couldn't at that point. You could have fought for your child.
Yes.
You in church
Definitely.
now. You
Mhm.
working now. Why didn't you fight for your child? Why did you just give her away?
And then she just hidden away somewhere, which made it so prime opportune time to violate her and all this stuff because she couldn't enroll her in school because she was listed as a runaway.
Kids run away to their natural parents all the time. She ran away to go find her mama. That was your job to say, "Hey, I work now. You know, I will keep her. Fight for your daughter, right?" And then they try to claim it wasn't the mother because they was trying to take the mother out of it, and they're going to go, "Oh, she became friends with the daughter, and the daughter introduced her to him." Nah, the mother did. The mother did. See how they try to twist shit?
Uh-huh.
And then I told you there's another part, which is not on this one. He claimed that he met her through mutual. Well, which lie is it?
Well, is okay, so the Raspy young man, he's related to Chris Stokes, right? But
Huh?
not Marcus Houston. Or is Marcus Houston also related to Chris Stokes?
No, just the one, Rasby.
Okay, so then maybe that's the mutual friends that he's talking about.
She don't know them. That's a lie. That would be a lie, and they wouldn't be in her age bracket neither. And remember, he don't deal with them because he claimed Chris baped them.
Right.
That,
Wait a
but
minute,
that
wait a minute, wait a minute. Marcus is also claiming that. I thought just Raspy was
Rasby is claiming that, but
yeah.
that's why they don't deal with them. So that wouldn't be the mutual friend. The
No, I'm
it's
not saying Raspy. I'm saying Marcus saying that the mutual friend would be Chris Stokes.
The same rule applies. What
The
is
same rule still does apply, but I'm just
Wait,
saying
well,
if
how is
that's the
that your
mutual
friend?
friend.
That's why no, but absolutely you're correct. The lie is that the mutual friend will be the daughter. But again, how was it for Chris and him? How were they your friends? Like them are kids, and
Right,
right? You're
right. Those are
absolutely correct.
adults.
Right, you're
Mhm.
absolutely correct there. When the mutual friend is Chris Stokes. But they, as you see, they played it off and going to say the daughter. Why? Because she is younger of age. Yeah, that's because they go to church, Martin. Martin, they go to church. Like again, this is not our job to figure this out. This was Reva's. This was Strong Jaw's job to figure this out because she is the one who did the story, right? This was your job, chick, to figure this out, not ours. You is the one doing the story, praising them together. You the one took it upon yourself to say, well, nobody know how they met. So we had to go digging, doing your job and shit. This is your fault, Strong Jaw.
And when his wife posted that stuff about them being together, them being married, I believe it was 3 years, but together 10 years. People in the internet world started to add up the math, and they said, "Wait a minute, how
Mm-hmm.
what now? How old are you, and what, and how old is he? Oh no, that ain't adding up."
Yeah, at that point, you'd have been 30. You would have been 12. Like, did you know what you wrote? Sometimes women write so fast and it be the truth, but they not, yeah, you bragging so much, you didn't,
They're
your
not
math
thinking
ain't
how it's
mathing.
gonna look. They're not thinking how it's gonna look on the other end of that wherever it's going to. That
Mm-hmm.
tweet, that Instagram post, that Facebook post, that whatever.
She's like, damn, I effed up. Why? Because you're a little girl. That's what little girls do, right? That proves you're a little girl. Because that's
And
what little
he
girls do.
chose her. He chose her. And I'm not just saying her as in herself, but I'm also saying her youngness, her youth. He chose that because he wanted to mold that, but at the same time, he's not thinking that this is going to happen because of that. He's
Well,
not going to think quickly like that. Her mind is still maturing.
let's ask Strong Jaw. Strong Jaw, did you read that? 'Cause I know you're going to have a good excuse. Well, if that was a typo, right? You meant the zero was put there by mistake, right, Strong Jaw? Right? These people are wicked. These women are wicked. You talk about the 304. No, these women are even more wicked. They even more wicked. You trying to do that children marry these old ass men.
And don't nobody want that.
And you trying to get them to not like us. No, they bitter. They this, they that. Because you saying all, that would include you too. You said all. You is a part of the all, right?
Exactly.
But her job
He
is
is a
to,
female too, ma'am.
right. Their job is to target them babies. That's why I go off on their asses. That's why I come for them. Because their job is to come for them babies. But guess what? What generation it is? What Z, X, ABC? What Gen? What are they? What
Child, I
are
don't
they?
track. I don't know. I think it's Gen X. I think it's Gen X, but don't get me to start.
Don't get. I can't.
Hell, you see, I done went all the way to X.
Girl, I don't even know. Whatever y'all call it, the kids in this age bracket, they ain't going for it. They ain't going for it, baby. You can talk about us all you want. These young ones ain't going for it.
No,
There is no,
they got their own minds, their own thoughts, their own ways of living.
and the only you can pull up in them cars all you want. They're gonna see cha-ching, and you gonna pay for it, and you ain't molding them and doing none of that. Oh, Gen Z, And he put a question mark. We don't know, Martin. I
Martin,
thought he
I'm
was
sorry,
sure.
I don't know. Gen X, Gen Z, Gen
I,
Y, Gen G. I don't know.
Jen, the hell?
I was going to say the same thing.
That is crazy. That is beyond crazy. But she's sitting up there bragging about some man who getting canceled. But of course, she ain't gonna give you the full story. And then you want us to believe you as you support pedo. You support that. That's the purpose of you saying nobody knows when they met because you support that shit. It's your job to find out. It's your goddamn video, chick.
I'm sure she has access to a calculator. All she had to do was do the math. That's it. That's it. Do the math, girl. Sugar, you called her strong jaw. Now I see a porcelain jaw from a doll, baby. I can't see it.
No one cat, you something else. You something else with your little evil looking self. But evil who? Strong jaw? There's another one that you're gonna take a L on, right? You're gonna take a L on. Look at them jaws, baby. Look at them jaws. I ain't
I see
never
a
seen no woman
porcelain jaw,
cheekbones like
strong
that.
jaw.
I ain't never seen no woman cheekbones like that.
That's a porcelain jaw.
Look like, man, she do a mean one. God damn it. You should have all the men coming to your yard. Your strong jaws bring all the men to the yard, and they like it's better than yours. I accept you, but you have to charge. Her strong jaws bring all the men to the yard. Damn right, it's better than yours. I do not know. But anyway, we are out of here. I was supposed to have been on twice because I wanted to show True making the sound, but my allergies be bothering me. Hey, so we're gonna end this. All right.
Have a blessed night, everyone.
And thank you for being here, beautiful queen.
And don't listen to the strong jaws out there in the world.
No, wait till you see the hyena chick. Oh, Lordy. Ooh, but this one, boy, But let's go.
There's a lady, sweet as can be. She's got.
Know where I'm at? I don't know. I mean, it's somewhere. Oh, here it go.
In the land of real, there's a love that's true. Sugar
Thank you all, Bush babies. We play people. Ooh.
like velvet, smooth as a summer breeze.
Night, night, Jack, Jack.
Night,
Night, night, Martin.
Good night, Martin.
She's the queen of soul.
Good night, Chad.
Podcast, the place where the stories unfold. News and entertainment with a touch so
Right back at you.
She's the heartbeat of the community. infectious laughter. She uplifts every soul, sugar love. She's the one who makes us feel whole. She's the one who makes us feel whole. In the land of real, there's a love that's true. Sugar love is her name, spreading sweetness too. Her voice like velvet, smooth as a summer breeze. A podcast, a soundtrack to everybody's ears. Sugar love, she's the queen of soul. Ooh, yeah. A podcast, the place where the stories unfold. Ooh, yeah. News and entertainment with a touch so sweet. She's the heartbeat of the community's beat. She brings the news with flavor like a